So we have to talk to Commander DeSoto and to the Sierra system. Okay, let's go and dock. Beam down to the station. Now, where's Mr. DeSoto? I think he's up here. And this is the guy.
In order to avoid drawing too much attention, you need to fly under the radar, so to speak. Admiral Tenay has authorized the requisition of a shuttlecraft for you. You can fulfill the requisition in the shipyard. Once you're ready, take the shuttlecraft out to the Hakona system. If you have a runabout fighter or other such craft available, feel free to use it, but do not approach the system in a starship. We want to avoid the notice of whoever's in the vault. The shuttle will also be able to dock with the vault and explore the interior.
Oh, crikey. Understood. Also, Republic Intelligence will be sending one of their best for this operation. Talmera, she's been fully briefed. We'll transport to your vessel as soon as you're ready to depart for Hakona. Trust this won't be a problem. No, of course not.
Any questions?
No more questions.
Very well.
Okay. Let's go and get ourselves a shuttlecraft. Seems like quite a peaceful starbase. Maybe a little hot in the sticks. Right, where are the ship requisition people? I think they're around here. Aha. Okay, I'll pick a ship and a shuttle, and we'll return for the mission. Okay, so we're about to enter the Hakona system to do the vault. Not gonna lie, I've done this mission before in another playthrough, and I
Obviously,
absolutely
this station isn't as abandoned as Intel suspected. Sensors are reading several Riemann ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build it. It's almost the size of a small moon.
It is impressive.
Sensors are reading a sophisticated tachyon detection network, as well as several patrolling vessels. For an abandoned station, this facility certainly has a lot of activity. My people are experts at stealth technology. If we want to approach unseen, we must avoid confrontation and find a way to evade or jam their sensor grid. We must assume that if we engage the ships here, they'll notify whoever is left on the station, and it may become difficult to find an entry point.
Okie dokes. Right. Then we have to stay away from those Riemanns, because they will absolutely wreck us. Oh, there looks like something over here to scan. Oh, so this is something different. We're gonna have to double back on ourselves. Alright. Scan the subspace array.
Looks like they left this satellite as a communications booster for their short-range worker shuttles. Unfortunately, it's heavily encrypted. We could use this to boost our own communications, but that doesn't seem to offer any way in to the station itself.
Tactical officers use their training in electronic warfare to gain useful information. Right, and I think the next one looks like it's down there. Yeah, this was the only shuttle I could afford. I was a little bit short of getting a runabout. But it is what it is. Scan the derelict.
Indications are that this vessel was refitted for asteroid mining. Apparently, a containment failure in the engine core led to a massive radiation surge. The engine went into emergency shutdown, but all of the couplings and injectors were burned out. The crew probably died due to instant radiation burns. It looks like the vessel was stripped for parts and left derelict.
Yikes. Science officers can gather the ship. Okay, fair enough. And right, over to the next. I'm guessing that's it over there. Oh, where are the Remans gone? Okay, we should be ooh. Ooh. I'll just take us away from the Remans. Mogai Heavy Warbird, yeah, I want to stay well away from that thing. That looks like our thing. There it is. Okay, yeah, we're far enough away from the Warbird, it shouldn't notice us. Okay, scan the asteroid.
This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials, like most of the debris here. This particular asteroid contains pergium, titanium, and uranium. It was probably tractored from a nearby system and brought here to construct hull components and power systems. We could probably cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis.
Maybe. But I think we just have to get away from that Warbird and get into the vault. I did manage to have some, a tachyon detection there. I did have a few
Approaching
leftover
the
parts.
tachyon grid perimeter. If we're detected by it, that will definitely alert the Remans.
I mean, can I go under it? Is there a gap? Does it go all the way around? It looks like it does. I mean...
The Remans are all over this system. If we start a fight with one of the ships, all of the construction work out here must have required... The Remans are all...
I guess we're sneaking in the shuttle.
The Remans have been alerted to our presence.
Uh-oh. Into the station. That was not
Picking
subtle.
up some unusual energy readings. We'll need to explore the accessible interior areas and see what we can find. Looks like there's another access conduit across from us. We'll have to think three-dimensionally in here. Sensor readings are also picking up a few scattered life signs.
Okie dokie. Oh, there's
Above
the
us,
sphere.
that's a Borg sphere. The Tal Shiar must have used this space as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology. The Borg sphere is dormant, like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings that long-range scans detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now. Probably a safety precaution to keep them locked. Quiet in this area. Too quiet.
Wow, look at this place. Oh, a Thalaron reactor. Cool. Just what I wanted to see. Is there, like, anything the Romulans won't fuck with?
This is disturbing. We're looking at a facility used to build Thalaron weapons. If the Remans have infiltrated this base, they may be trying to secure those weapons.
Ah, so our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy?
Who are you?
Does it really matter? Call me Obasek, if a name is that important to you.
I mean, it's a good start. What are you doing here?
That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
I'm here to investigate unusual scanner readings from this station.
Doubtless you have discovered the source of those readings. Understand that I have little desire to unleash this sort of destruction, but my hand is forced. The Riemann people will only be liberated if we are able to make a clear and decisive stand against the Romulans. The technology of this station will allow us to do so.
The Federation could assist the Remans in their desire to separate from the Romulan people.
Just as your Federation offered assistance to the Romulans before the supernova of Hobus and the subsequent destruction of Romulus?
Touché.
No. History has shown that I cannot trust in the good intentions of the Federation. An oppressed people must be ready to seize their liberty through any means available to them. The technology of this station has provided me with indisputable means.
Even if you succeed, you must find a way to normalize relations. You'll need allies.
I will deal with the future when it arrives. For me, there is no tomorrow until my people are free. However, I respect your commitment to your position. It's a shame we are at cross purposes.
I like Obisek, he's cool.
I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished loading the Thaleron weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
Thank you, I guess. Ooh, mini fighters.
Reinforcements have arrived and are just past that nebula. We don't have much time. We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship.
The Lhasa. Oh, great.
USS
Nebula.
Lhasa is... We are now in the Micronebula.
Engage fighters and torpedoes. Yeah, because I can't take on that cruiser. At least nobody has shields here. Although that battle cruiser's getting a little bit too interested in me. Integrity. Oh yeah, why do I have all power to the shields when I have no shields? I need weapons. Oh, where's that damn fighter gone? There it is. Can I at least launch a torpedo? Oh no, they took it out, they disabled it. Nice job. Hail the
That
Lhasa.
was quite an explosion. Probably from the Thaleron weapons carried aboard the ship. We're going to leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Federation space.
Yep, I wholeheartedly agree. I cannot wait to get out of here. Back on my nice, comfy, warm ship. With big phasers and shields and... Oh! Okay. Go to Starbase 39. Okay, so after that god-awful mission inside the vault, we're heading back to Starbase 39 to debrief with Commander De Soto. But we're making progress. A few more levels, and we should get our new ship. You know, from some angles, this ship looks absolutely gorgeous, and then from some, I'm not sure. Like, I think from the front profile, it looks lovely. It really looks like, you know, a more refit Constitution class. Like, just brought into this century. Anyway, right. The Sierra system. Ooh, that's a nice looking ship. Which ship is that? The Jaffrey. Pride of the Terran Empire. Oh, the Hammond. Is that a Stargate reference, maybe? Beam down to the station. Alright, Commander DeSoto. Oh, we need that. There we go. I like walking around with that phaser in Starfleet headquarters, just to look more Starfleet. Should he really be keeping these kinds of plants on board the station, though? It seems like it's asking for trouble. Admiral's office.
I've taken a preliminary look at your logs, and it seems that things went a bit unexpectedly. I have a feeling this isn't the last time we'll be seeing the vault. The Reman commander you encountered is definitely a major player in the disintegration of the Romulan Star Empire. I'm going to send the information you gathered about him over to an old colleague of mine, Dr. Maximilian Peters, for analysis. If this Reman is a leader in their separatist movement, we'll have to deal with him again. And hopefully Dr. Peters can work up a psychological profile for him, and a sociological analysis of the separatists.
Dr. Maximilian Peters. I get the feeling this is a reference I'm missing. Somebody help me out.
Our next step will be to decode the signal intelligence and go through any remnants left from the ship that was destroyed near the vault. Now that we know that the Remans were hoping to use Thalaron weapons, we need to figure out their target location. Right now, Starfleet knows far too little about a civil war in the making, but it'll take time to sift through all of the data. Keep in touch. Starfleet will notify you when we have a lead. Oh, and thanks for the good work.
You are most welcome. Alright, Admiral
Excellent
Tenay.
work. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obisek and the Romulans. Sila's forces may indeed be hounding the Remans, but the use of Thalaron weapons is unacceptable. Not even the Klingons or the Breen will stoop to such barbarism. Starfleet intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step may be to investigate these sites and find out why the Remans want to destroy them.
Sounds like a plan.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Why would Obisek and the Remans want to attack the Romulans?
I do not know. Obisek and his people have traveled a most difficult path. After so many years of oppression and Romulan treachery, it does not surprise me that they are suspicious of anyone. The Remans gained much in the years after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld, but Sila is more secure in her power now, and she may believe that she no longer needs the Remans as allies. If the Romulans seek to enslave the Remans again, there will be bloodshed.
Yeah, the Remans won't stand for that.
I have new missions for you.
Enemy mine. Mine enemy, even.
Starfleet intelligence has decoded the list of Reman targets that you recovered from the vault. I need you to investigate one of these locations and determine why Obisek and his forces planned an attack there. The Vahar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire, but Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has done nothing to remove them. The Ferengi have reopened the mines and are now doing business with anyone with Latinum. You will go to the Vahar system under the pretense of negotiating a possible trade agreement with the Federation. Talk to Madron, the operator of the mines. Convince him to allow you access. Find out all you can. Once we know why Obisek and the Remans are targeting these mines, then we will be able to decide how to proceed.
Understood.
I have new missions for you.
Ooh. Bridge officer requisitions. Who should we have? What does this person do? So space abilities, emergency power to the shields. No, they don't have anything that I don't already have. What about Ferengi science officer? Science team, tachyon beam. And an Andorian. Tactical team. Cannons, rapid fire. You know what? I'm gonna take this just in case. Sifla. Well, we don't have room for her on the Centrala at the moment, but not to worry. Okay. The Centrala. I called it the Centrala, didn't I? It's one of the names of my old Romulan ships. I meant to say the Carlisle. Not now. Okay, we'll leave it there. And then we'll be back, I guess, at some point.